trying to film a video. Could you please be quiet? Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is so exciting. I have been wanting to start a beauty channel for like so long it's embarrassing. My friend actually lent me this camera to start this channel like 3 years ago. So thank you, Diana. And I'm finally getting around the way. Today I thought I would just do, for my first video, like a get ready with me. So you guys can get to know like what type of skin type I have and what type of makeup I'm into. So I hope you guys like the video and let's get started. Okay, so first off I'm gonna use my lip balm that I use every single day. This is the Laneige Lip Balm in Berry. So I've already put on moisturizer. What I used was the Tatcha water cream. I love this moisturizer because it's super lightweight. It has kind of like a whipped formula, and it's so weird because when you're rubbing it into your face, it feels like it turns into water. Like it literally feels like you're rubbing water in your face. It's so weird, but it's so refreshing. It's super lightweight, and I think for oily skin it's perfect. And then next I'm going to use my Make It Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. I like this one because it just does the job. As you rub it in, it starts to get sticky and tacky, which I really like because I feel like it's doing something. I feel like my foundation's really gonna stick to it. So I've been using this primer for a really long time and I really like it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer before I put on my foundation because I have some like very red spots, some breakouts that I want to conceal, and I'm using the Nars Soft Matte Cream Concealer. Like, I need to look at that. I already know what it's called. In the shade Cannelle. And I'm just gonna go in and conceal a couple spots. Okay, next up I'm going to be using a foundation that I've really been loving recently. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation in this shade Custard. This can look really cakey, but I find that I love it with my Artis brush. This just blends it out really nicely. It leaves you like a nice light thin layer so it doesn't look cakey, but you still get full coverage from it. So I love that. So I'm sure you've seen lots of reviews on this foundation because it's not new. It has the freaking strongest smell you've ever smelled in a foundation. Like, it's ridiculous. It smells like perfume, kind of like your grandma's perfume. So it's not a very nice scent. I don't hate it. It's not like horrible, but I don't understand why it's so freaking strong. I'm not particularly sensitive to fragrances and my makeup products, but if you are, you would not like this foundation. Okay, so now that that has covered up my soul, I am going to go in with some concealer. And Tarte Shape Tape. There's nothing exciting here, people. I'm in the shade Light 20B. And just gonna apply that, and then I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. Now that I blended that in, I'm gonna set it with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and I am going to set my entire face because I'm oily. And I'm not baking or anything, I'm just going in with a ridiculous amount of powder. Okay, so now I'm going to contour, and I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpting powder because what else is there? And yes, kitty. And I'm going to go in with my, this is a Make It Forever brush. I love this brush for contouring. It just fits in the hollows of your cheek like so perfectly. This is called the Wavy 150. Wavy 150, I don't know what to tell you. So, just gonna contour. And I'm also gonna contour my nose because it needs it. Okay, and then I'm gonna bronze my ghostly face. So the bronzer that I've been using recently is all dirty. It's the Fenty Beauty Stalk'r bronzer in the shade Ting. So I'm going to use that. It's a really pretty bronzer. And I'm going to use this Tarte brush that I got from my sister. Thank you, Sarah. What's it called? It has no name on it. It might have come in like a set or something. It's just called, it just says Tarte. Okay, and now I am going to go in with a little bit of blush. And I have been loving this blush recently. This is the Kosas blush in Papaya 1972. So the blush is a really pretty peach color. I love peach blushes, like it's almost all I use. And then the highlighter, it's actually not super light. For me, it would probably be too dark as a highlighter. It's probably meant more as like a blush topper because it's just like a lighter peach. It's super pigmented. You need like barely the tiniest little amount. And I kind of go overboard with blush because blush is the first thing to disappear off my face, so I kind of go in heavy at first. Okay, so for eyebrows, I have 3 products that I use. So I go in with the Glossier Brow Flick first, and I use that to kind of create some brow hairs at the bottom of my eyebrows. And then I will go in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 6 and fill on the top of my eyebrows. And then I go in as a last step with my Boy Brow by Glossier in the shade Brown to set them. So let's do that. And the Brow Flick takes like a little bit of like trial and error. You need like just the right amount of pressure to create, you know, your little hair-like stroke. If you put too much pressure, it looks too thick. If you put too little pressure, you won't be able to see anything. So I need total silence for this. I said silence. Okay, and then lastly, my Boy Brow. My eyebrows are so rebellious. They just want to point down. I still haven't found a brow product, like a brow gel, that will actually keep them from pointing down during the day. Like I like the Boy Brow. I like that it does give like some color and some texture to my brows, but it doesn't keep my brows from moving throughout the day. So I'm still on the hunt. If you know of any good ones, please let me know. I pretty much already primed my eyes with my Shape Tape, so I'm just going to go in with my eyeshadows, and I'm going to be using this beauty. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette. Why do you keep interrupting me? This is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette, and it's just so pretty. So pretty for the fall. So first I'm going to go in with this transition color right there. And I love to start with like a really big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M532, and I put that in my crease, but I also go like all over my lid with it. And my eyes are hooded, so I tend to go pretty far up on my brow bone. And then you might think I'm crazy, but I'm also going to use the same brush for my lower lash line. I like a really like blended out lower lash line, so don't be afraid to use this on your lower lash line. Okay, and then next I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush that I've already used with this color. This is the Morphe M433, and I'm going to go in with this dark shade at the end. And I'm going to blend that in my outer corners. And on the outer corners of my lower lash also. Okay. And then I'm going to be using, on my lid, my Charlotte Tilbury Ice to Mesmerize Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Jean. And Kitty's coming over to say hi. Hi, kitties. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my eyelids. And I'm going to mainly put this on my inner corners. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. And then I'm also going to put a little bit on my inner corner. Okay, and then my sister would be mad at me if I didn't put on eyeliner, so that's what I'm going to do. Even though I'm afraid of eyeliner because I'm always afraid I'm going to ruin my eye look. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Deepest Black. And this is so good. It's so black. It's really easy to apply. The applicator is nice and long. It just glides on so smoothly. So I'm going to go in with this. Wish me luck. Pray for me. Now let's mess up the other side. Okay, they're fairly similar, so I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, last I'm going to go in with my eyelash curler and my Lancome Monsieur Big Waterproof Mascara. I only use waterproof mascaras because my eyelashes, much like my eyebrows, just want to point down. And waterproof mascaras are the only mascaras, again, waterproof mascaras are the only mascaras that will actually hold a curl. The eyelash curlers that I'm using are the Shiseido eyelash curlers. I have been using those for a while. I really like them. They do the job. Just so you guys know, I'm like purposefully straining to keep my mouth closed while I'm doing this. Lastly, for my face, I don't day-to-day use a lot of highlighter, especially on my cheeks because, again, I'm oily. So my highlight will naturally come out during the day. But I do like to put a little bit of highlighter on the bridge of my nose because I feel like it makes my nose look a little bit thinner. And I like to put a little bit on my cupid's bow. So I'm just going to go in with the Mary Lou Manizer, a little bit of goodie by, who does this? The Balm. And just with my finger, I'm going to highlight a little bit right there. And lastly, for lips, I am going to, a lot of times I will just leave with this balm. I think it looks really cute. It's like, gives your lips like a really glossy look and like a little bit of a pink sheen to it. So I really like it. A lot of times I'll just leave it at this, but because this is my first YouTube channel and I want to do something special, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite lip liners, which is the ColourPop BFF. And it's just like a, why is it black? So this is a really pretty, like, nudie, pinky peach. I would overline my lips, but I don't know how to do that yet. I feel like every time I overline my lips, I look like I got a bad lip filler job. Okay, and then lastly, I'm just going to cover this with the glass. And this is the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie collab in Over the Top. Okay, and then lastly, I am just going to go in with a MAC Fix Plus Matte and spray my whole face with it. That feels... Oh, that tastes awful. It tastes like fish. Ah. Okay guys, so that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited about this channel. I hope to upload at least twice a week. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. I think I'm supposed to tell you to subscribe and like leave a comment or something. So if you want to do that, do that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! So anyways, I hope you guys liked the video, and oh, no, it's not an outro, it's an intro. It's an intro. That's it. I'm done. Sweating so much. Isn't he so cute? It's fine. It's fine. Because it's just me. Okay, and then lastly on my face, excuse me, I go in with the Brow Flick. It's a Royal and Lang Nickel brush. For me, it would probably be too... Kitty, stop interrupting. Don't scratch my chair.